both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things that we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the smart device application Today in History, What Happened Today in History,
Historical calendar.
And the website onthisday.com. Why is this so loud? Okay, that's as low as I can make that. Soen, can you say something again? Okay, you are really low.
Okay.
That's weird. Richard, can you say something?
My name is Jeb.
Okay, so hold on a second. Anyway, but before I fix this problem, for links to the sources, the music, and anything else we gather throughout the show, check the description. I am A.O. Xander.
I am Luck.
And...
I'm the Muffin Man.
Yep. And today is Saturday, also known as Saturday, April 2nd, 2022. You two guys take the first two here while I try to fix this issue.
I'll do it. In 1513, Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon first sighted land in what is now the United States of Florida.
In 1755, we got Commodore William James captures the Maratha fortress of Savarnadurg on the west coast of India.
In 1792, the Coinage Act was passed, establishing the United States Mint.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. And then the Mint. That's awesome. Also, 1800. Ludwig van Beethoven leads the premiere of his first symphony in Vienna.
Cool.
In 1801, the French Revolutionary Wars, the British captured the Danish fleet.
Damn.
50 years after that, in 1851, Rama IV was crowned King of Thailand. Huh.
Oh, well, no, don't fuck still. 1863, American Civil War, the largest in a series of Southern-bred riots, occurred in Richmond, Virginia.
In the same war, in 1865, defeated by the Third Battle of Petersburg, forces the Army of Northern Virginia and the Confederate government to abandon Richmond, Virginia.
Dang, that's the capital of Virginia. And that's where they were all stationed at and everything, like as far as like the mucky mucks, the politicians and everything of the Confederacy. Let's see here. 20 years after that, in 1885, Canadian Cree warriors attacked the village of Frog Lake, murdering 9 people. Dang.
Damn.
Anyways.
Oh,
you want to do this?
No, you do it.
Yep.
Have it.
Okay. In 1900, the United States Congress passes the Foraker Act, giving Puerto Rico limited self-rule.
Puerto Rico.
Okay, what year are we on? What year are we on?
1902.
1902, the Electric Theater, the first full-time movie theater in the United States, opens in Los Angeles. Ooh.
Nice. Movie time. Also in 1902, Dmitry Sipyagin, Minister of Interior of the Russian Empire, was assassinated in the Mary Palace in St. Petersburg. Ooh. Dang.
1911. Okay. And in 1911, the Australian Bureau of Statistics conducts the country's first national census.
Yeah, the Bureau. So,
Yeah, it was his bureau.
yeah. 6 years later, in 1917, the United States entry into World War I, President Wilson asked the U.S. Congress for a declaration of war on Germany. Here we go. We entered really late with that one.
Also, 1921, the autonomous government of Khorasan, a military government exposing the modern state of Iran, is established.
Khorasan. So many Stan countries, and I actually asked a former friend of mine who was studying Arabic and such. And apparently, like Stan is like means like house of or something. So it's like house of this guy, house of that guy or something, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, moving up into 1930, after the mysterious death of Empress Zewditu, Haile Selassie was proclaimed Emperor of Ethiopia. Ooh, mysterious deaths. That's not good. That sounds fishy as hell.
Yeah. Wait, serious death?
Yeah, a mysterious death.
Oh, I thought you said a serious death.
No, a mystery death. It's like, oh, they died. How? I don't know. They're just dead, and I'll take their job.
Was the person stabbed seriously? Like, got with a serious looking stab? Like, look at this.
Anyways, I can take
Okay.
this. You want to take this one, Lunk? The 54?
Yeah, 1954, a 19-month-old infant is swept up in the ocean tides at Hermosa Beach, California. Local photographer John L. John photographed the incident. 1955 poster winner, Tragedy by Sea.
I kind of don't want to look this up, but I kind of do at the same time. And okay. Yeah, it's a picture of the parents watching their child get swept out. That's horrible. Mr. Richard, you want to take 56 here?
1956, As the World Turns and The Edge of the Night premiered on CBS. The two soaps become the first daytime drama to debut in 30-minute format. Soaps?
Soap operas.
Oh.
Yeah, like old TV.
Oh, okay.
TV that shows that were modeled after radio shows. Drama.
Yeah, after World Turns, the show everybody's grandma used to watch.
Dude, my mom told me when she was a kid, like, she listened to the radio, and you had to imagine, the things in your head.
Yeah.
Jumping up into 1964, the Soviet Union launched Zond 1. What was Zond 1? Let me look it up real quick. Zond 1. It was the second Soviet research spacecraft to reach Venus, although communications had failed by that time. Alright. So it's a probe. What happened in 1972?
1972, actor Johnny Chaplin returned to the United States for the first time since being labeled a communist during the Red Scare in the early 1950s.
Man, he looked more like the other guy, not like Stalin.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the dumb thing about the Red Scare. It was pretty much scare tactics to bully people.
Basically like what's going on today. 1 year later, in 1973, I'm sorry, it's Richard's turn.
In 1973, we got launch of the LexisNexis Computerized Legal Research Service.
Cool. 2 years later, in 1975, during the Vietnam conflict, thousands of civilian refugees fled from Quang Ngai province in front of advancing North Vietnamese troops. Hey, that's scary. Like, could you imagine, like, being, like, not just these people, but anybody, throughout all the different conflicts, you're outrunning an invading army. Like, whoa. What happened in 1976?
In 1976, Prince Norodom Sihanouk resigns as leader of Cambodia and is placed under house arrest.
Dang.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well. In 1979, a Soviet biowarfare laboratory at Sverdlovsk, I can't freaking pronounce that. Anyways, accidentally released airborne anthrax spores.
Anthrax.
Anthrax, thank you. Killing 66 plus a known amount of livestock.
Jeez. That's not good. Accidentally, though, Accidentally.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just a convenient test of their weapon systems. Don't worry about it. Anyway, 365 days later, in 1980, United States President Jimmy Carter signed the Crude Oil Windfall Profits Tax Act. What the hell? I have to look that up. What is this? Title I, Windfall Profit Tax on Domestic Crude Oil, amends the Internal Revenue Code to impose upon domestic oil producers an excise tax on the windfall profit from taxable crude oil produced during each taxable period. I have no idea what that means, but anybody who wants to look this up, I will put this in the underbar here. This links directly to the government website, though, so be careful. This is congress.gov. Anyway, moving on up. 1982, during the Falklands War, Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands. Dang, Argentina.
Yep. Also, 1986, Alabama Governor George was a former segregationist best known for the stand in the schoolhouse door, announced that he would not seek a stiff 4-year term and retire from public life upon the end of his term in January 1987. Good for him. He can go fuck off and choke on a dick. A big old veiny dick.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel. But I agree.
He needs a big fat banana. Anyways, in 1989, we got Soviet leader. How about I say eater for a second? Soviet leader Mikhail. Yeah, I said it right. Gorbachev arrives in Havana, Cuba, to meet with Fidel Castro in an attempt to mend strained relations.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Mm.
Moving on up into 1991, Rita Johnson became the first female premier of a Canadian province when she succeeded William Van der Zalm, who had resigned, as premier of British Columbia.
Yeah. In 1992, 42 civilians are massacred in a town of Belagina in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That's not good. Who's breathing so hard? Um, Mr. Richard, what else happened in 1992?
In 1992, we got in New York, mafia boss John Gotti is convicted of murder and racketeering and later sentenced to life in prison.
Dang, that's good. Doing a
Yeah.
10-year jump into the year 2002, Israeli forces surrounded the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, into which armed Palestinians had retreated. Oh, God. Hey, I see the Muffin Man.
Yeah, so I was doing like 40 themes at once, so that's why I'm like so fucking spacious right now.
No, it's alright. I'm not all here either. My head hurts like,
You know, like all my phone and shit, so.
yeah. Oh, dang.
Mm.
2 years later, 2004, Islamic terrorists involved in the March 11th, 2004 Madrid attack attempt to bomb the Spanish high-speed train AV near Madrid. The attack is thwarted.
Meanwhile, Mr. Richard here is, doing something heinous. Stop it. Put that away. You don't know where it's been. But yeah, that, interesting. The terrorists were thwarted. Mr. Tongue Man, do you want to tell us what happened in 2006?
In 2006, we got over 60 tornadoes break out. Oh, what the fuck is that? Anyway, sorry about that. Over 60 tornadoes break out in the United States. Tennessee is the hardest to hit with 29 people killed.
Jeez. You know, over here, all I gotta worry about is falling into the earth, not getting sucked into the sky. You know? Except for those fire tornadoes that we have now. Jumping up into 2012, a mass shooting at Oikos University in California left 7 people dead and 3 injured. Wow. That sucks. Middle schools, high schools, universities, nobody's safe.
Well, you get one depressed, whatever kid there is that owns guns, or at least their parents does, and
Yeah.
one little trigger thing could happen and could come with a gun to ship the whole place. So you got to be careful.
Like they say, pressure burst pipes.
Well, they gotta disarm teachers, you know? Like,
So,
it's a hard subject to tackle. Like, there's so many variables.
Or train them in, have them trained in that.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna require a salary increase. So, who wants 2015 here?
2015, Oregon steel items worth up to £2 million from an
200?
underground safe. So £200 million from an underground safe deposit facility in London, Haddon Garden area, in what has been called the largest burglary in English legal history.
Jesus. 200
Then
million
what about?
pounds. That's
Yeah.
heavy.
Then what about the illegal ones?
Yeah. You do have a point. Also in 2015, gunmen attacked the Garissa University College in Kenya, killing at least 148 people and wounding 79 others. Good God, man. That is awful. That is awful.
oh, it's not going to get any better with the 2020 here.
Yeah.
In 2020, good old COVID-19, known as Corona beer pandemic, the total number of confirmed cases reached up to 1 million.
Jeez.
Bunch of people forgetting them limes in the Corona bottles.
Yep. You put the lime in the coconut and you shake it all up.
Yep.
And Mr. Lunk, why don't you close us out today with the main body, at least 2021 here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
In 2021, Capitol police officer is killed and another injured when an attacker rams his car into a barricade outside the United States Capitol.
Dang. It's hard to keep a straight face when I'm watching Richard's background. Like a random person while you're flicking your tongue like a snake.
That's a good old Bear Lord.
Oh, that's Bear Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So before we go into births and deaths here, any articles spark any interest? Anybody?
Well, there was a lot of known school shootings towards the end. A lot of people getting killed.
Yeah.
Just made me in the script today. But other than that, well, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Huh?
What about you,
Not for me. Not really.
Actually, I thought the mysterious disappearance of that prince, whatever.
Oh, the mysterious death?
Yeah, death or the disappearance, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've been looking over the script here, and you know, there's a couple here, like Charlie Chaplin coming back, you know, and then the two soap opera things, you know, that's interesting. It doesn't seem like, you know, that significant, but everything in history is significant, you know, like you don't know who might have been watching that and gotten inspiration and gone on to do something, you know, great. Like everything. You know, everything unknown is just as important as everything known. And everything known is equivalently important because everything falls hand in hand with each other. Everything is connected in more ways than we can possibly imagine. Are you performing dentistry?
Yeah.
Anyway, jumping on up into bursts, Mr. Professor Toothy, why don't you start us off here?
Okay. Charlie and oh my god, I'm so free. Anyways, the first birth here in 747. Charlemagne.
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 Oh, okay. Charlemagne, Frankish king.
Yeah, France.
Okay.
1798, Henry Heinrich Hoffmann von Stalensberg, German poet and academic.
Richard, what the hell are you doing?
I don't. Chewing.
What?
Tobacco.
Oh, okay. Moving up into 1841, we have Clement Ader, a French engineer who designed the Ader Avion 3.
Cool. Also, 1875, Walter Chrysler, American businessman who founded Chrysler.
Cool. Oh, God.
Oh, you guys are bust up for this, aren't you?
No, actually, we didn't do this on purpose. This is just God torturing you.
For the Lord. Oh. I thought my morning was bad. Ironically, I was born 100 years later. In 1898, we got Darren. I can't even pronounce that. First and second, I apologize. Whoever this person is, I can pronounce the name of. He is an Indian poet, actor, and politician.
Harendraneth Chattopadhyay. You think pronouncing is bad? Try. My fingers are trying to kill themselves. They're like, what are you doing? These letters don't belong next to each other.
Yeah.
Also, in 1920, Jack Webb, U.S. actor, director, producer, and screenwriter.
21 years later, in 1941, we have Dr. Demento, U.S. radio host.
Damn.
1965, we got Rodney King. Rodney, yeah. A U.S. victim of police brutality. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that was the guy who was caught on video and sparked that whole thing, like, what, in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when the LAPD just, like, beat the ever-living shit out of him. and it was caught on camera, and the whole country just exploded, like civil rights stuff, you know.
That's all the going on.
Also, 1971, El Mundo Alves de Northernito, Brazilian footballer. I wonder, that name, I don't know, I think that name sounds familiar, but let me type it in.
All right. While you're doing that, 1 year later, 1972, Zane Lamprey was born on this date. He is a U.S. actor, director, producer, and screenwriter.
Oh God. Fucking hell, dude. Oh shit. 3 years later, Katrin. In 1975, my bad. And 3 years later, in 1975, we got Katrin Rochershov Dombrowski. German rower. Rower, I think.
Rower.
Rower.
A rower.
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 Gosh. Ooh.
Any luck finding that name, Sohan?
Yeah, but I'll remember him.
Okay. You can close out births here in 1976.
And then 2015, Manuel de Oliveira.
What?
Oliveira, yeah.
Births.
Yeah. Oh, shit, no. Oops. In 1976, Andreas Anastasiopoulos.
What were they?
He was a Greek shot putter.
Ah. Jumping up in the desk, starting it also off in 670, we have Hassan ibn Ali, the second Shia Imam. Okay.
Oh. I think this is going to be a fit for me, actually, in this one.
Okay.
In 1272, we got Richard. First Earl of Cornwall, English husband of Sanchia province. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Cornville.
Sounds right to me.
Cornville.
Okay, what else? Damn. Where am I? Oh, yeah.
1507.
In 1657, you said?
1507. 1507.
Oh, 1507, Francis Apollo, Italian friar and saint who founded the Order of the Mimins.
Interesting. 1640, we have Maciej Kazimierz Sarbiewski, Polish author and poet.
Yeah. And in 1657, Saint Jacques Ollier, French priest who founded the Society of Saint Joseph.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are.
You want to take this one?
No, I think you can do this. I have confidence in you.
I'm just going to.
I believe in you.
God, this is
Like,
the French
I can't
names,
pronounce
bro.
That hurt
Yeah,
my
I can't
neck.
pronounce that. I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
Okay. Can't even freaking
Honor,
French
okay. Honoré Gabriel Rakiti Como de Mirabeau, French journalist and politician.
Dude, what? Who the hell has that big ass name in the first place? God damn.
It's a French dude.
It's like you say the whole fucking sentence right there, bro. Holy shit.
Yep. Well, remember that one name I sent to you before? Like,
Yeah.
one that had like 753 characters or something?
Yeah.
He's
Freaking
gonna be in
mouthful.
here one day.
Yep.
You don't sound excited. Jumping on up in 1803, Sir James Montgomery, first baronet, died on this date. He was a Scottish judge and politician. Yeah, I had a little bit of the muffin. Stop being a lizard.
Anyways, I can take this 27 here.
All right.
1827, pretty much 24 years later, we got Ludwig Heinrich Bonjanus.
Bojanus.
But, oh, that sounds lovely. A German physician and educator. Oh, God. Yep. I feel bad for this guy.
Yep.
Ooh.
In 1877, Morse, American painter and activist, who invented the Morse code.
Interesting. I don't know what I just said, but yeah.
Probably you like muffins a lot and want to eat one right now.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man! In 1933, we have Ranjit Singh Hiji, an Indian cricketer.
That's a mouthful right there.
Yep.
Ooh.
A mouthful of curry. That was.
I can't even pronounce that either.
Which one? The Indian cricketer or Air Force general?
Ah.
Right. In 1994, we got Betty Burness, U.S. I say actor for a second. U.S. actress, consumer advocate, game show panelist, TV journalist, and a television personality person.
2009, we have Bud Shank, U.S. saxophonist and flute player. That sounds like another one of those like Buck Shank from the East Meets West Key and Peele skit.
Go bud your shank tonight.
Damn, that sounds violent and aggressive.
Also in 2013, we got Fred's author and illustrator.
Yeah, I remember hearing about him. Like first time I heard about him, I thought it was talking about that YouTube kid who's like always it's just like, oh, thank God he's gone. But no, it was an artist. And I'm like, oh, why? God, you missed. You got the wrong Fred. Anyway, in 2013, we have Jesus Franco, Spanish director, screenwriter, producer, and actor, or Jesus, or however you want to pronounce it.
In 2015, we have Manuel de Oliveira. Oh yeah, he's a Portuguese actor, director, producer, and screenwriter.
And that concludes the show. Once again, check the underbar for any links that you may be interested in, which also include and everything OMNI Coalition. For your dose of past events daily, we stream every day between 12 and 3 Pacific time, PM of course. Yep. For all of you and all of us, I am A.O. Xander.
What's your pound?
Yep. And you are you. Until you see us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!